How are you?
SDL is a very complex business. We've got a large number of products and services across content technology, language technology, and also services. We have leading machine translation technology, and we also have over 1,000 in-house translators and many other freelancers that we work with. And now the world of localization, there are simple things that you could translate through a machine. It could be a manual, but anything complicated, anything complex, anything that has to be precise. If you think of the life sciences world, you will still need that human eye to make sure that it's very accurate.
Nuovi messaggi.
We build and run some of the world's leading websites. We have huge presence in the airline industry, the automotive industry, in high street retail industry, so web, and a lot of knowledge management as well. We want to grow across all of our products and service lines, and to do that we need to make sure that we've got the best talent in the marketplace so that we can win against our competition and be number one in the marketplace. As you grow organically, you're obviously bringing talent into the business, but you must also really develop the talent that you have internally. So if you can grow their skills and competencies, they will win in the marketplace that we're in. We're in 55 offices in 38 countries. That's a lot, and you've got all the cultural differences, you've got business differences, you've got different levels of maturity. It's a pretty big take on to try and drive a learning culture across that, with a small team, I must add. Learning in SDL was actually a bit sporadic. Of course it was going on, but it was going on within pockets of the business. It wasn't joined up, there wasn't a strategic intent around learning. And we got feedback from our employees through our last 2 employee surveys that they really wanted something that was easily accessible, that was relevant, and that was consumable, and also purposeful. When I got here, there was a small relationship with Skillsoft within one of our functional areas, within our customer support team. So there was already a good experience with Skillsoft within SDL, but it was a pocket. However, in my past, I had a very strong relationship with Skillsoft over many years, so for me it was a bit of a no-brainer because I just know how great the product is and how easy it is to drive adoption and learning and develop a learning culture using Skillsoft as one of your main assets. So we started with a pilot. The pilot ran for a number of months. We did it within some of the key functions such as the development team, human resources, professional services, and also within customer support. The pilot was enormously successful. We got great results back. And so taking the results of the pilot and the fact I already had really strong sponsorship within some of the key businesses within SDL, it became self-fulfilling in terms of then getting the global relationship established. We have over 600 leadership licenses, so we've got a leadership learning strategy that's now in play. We've got 4,000 desktop videos so that every employee can access those Skillsoft assets. We've got about 650 business skill assets, and we're being really purposeful around how we use those. So we've started within some of the core parts of SDL, such as project management, to make sure that we can demonstrate to the business that you get a return on your investment. My hope is we'll roll that out much further over the next couple of years. And I also have around 160 IT skill licenses, which I use within customer support and development. When I got here, the LMS that we had was just not fit for purpose. It just wasn't robust. I couldn't report, I couldn't measure, and in business these days you have to report and measure the whole time. So we started working with Skillsoft to see if we could use Skillport as our LMS. And I must say our employees love it, it's easy to use, but not only employees, we've had a couple of clients in recently and they were massively complimentary. Employee engagement is critical right now and will be for many years to come. It's what everyone is talking about. How do you make sure you keep your workforce really engaged with their employer, with what we want to achieve as a business and what they contribute to the business? In terms of Skillsoft and how I can measure engagement there. It's been phenomenal. We've only launched the global program, I think we're 7 months in, and I've got 41% utilisation. My comms people have developed a great strategy for us to help us promote learning within the business. We drive hot topics out that are timely. We drive a lot of information around latest trends. We have lunches where people can come. We do worldwide seminars, webinars, all sorts of ways that you can drive learning within the business. It really is early days, but I'm really ambitious for how we can drive learning in the business. I think the next thing coming on my plate this year and next year will be leadership development, but also continuously driving all of my employee development initiatives and hopefully expanding our relationship with Skillsoft to do that. The difference that Skillsoft brings is it's got such a massive library of assets across a whole spectrum, so that you've got books, you've got online learning, you've got certification, you've got a leadership channel, you've got a strong technical channel. And what impresses me is that Skillsoft invests so much of their own revenue and profit in making sure that they are constantly updating that library. So it's the latest, it's leading edge, it's the best you can get. And they're just great people to work with.